A player who shaped himself into one of the most versatile big men around, Christian Wood, getting ready as they ramp up for the raucous crowd at the Target Center. Mavs, T-Wolves, tip-off just moments away. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the Wolves have a star tandem with the two top picks, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards says that they could be special because, quote, we're dynamic together. His shooting and my ability to get to the rim is hard to stop. He can shoot. Man, I have never seen anyone shoot like that. Brian?
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith make up the forward spots. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for Minnesota, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Doncic against Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
No good on that one. Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, B.A., and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
And he sinks the second.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Back to Hardaway. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. For 3, Hardaway. Again, Hardaway missing. Here's McDaniels. Mavericks with the rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league. Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially. Shoot for 2.
No good on the free throw. For Finney-Smith, He's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A., and what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
That one's no good.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Hardaway. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Reed. Up and over Hardaway. Another shot. McDaniels. Doncic grabs the miss.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Drives to the hoop. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Now Russell, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. He shoots. 5 on the clock. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Mavericks trailing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And Minnesota calls time here.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels against Hardaway. Pass to Towns. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Finney-Smith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
That free throw no good. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
And he's good on the second.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The shot by Towns, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Dinwiddie. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And here's Russell. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. McDaniels can't hit. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Doncic with the bucket.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Outside McDaniels. That's tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
McGee, he's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Russell. 9 points for him in his last game. Edwards, a pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Edwards against Doncic. To the wing, right side. Reed with the rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Wood. Over Towns. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Over Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the basket by Wood.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
The Timberwolves shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Edwards against Doncic. Outside McDaniels. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Dinwiddie, right side. There's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Noel in for McDaniels. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Dinwiddie. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Wood following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Powell. To the inside, Doncic, and the layup falls. Doncic has got 10.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Noel, guarded by Wood. The Mavericks pull it in. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 10 and stolen by Edwards. Here's Noel. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Wood. 5 to shoot. Edwards comes with a double team. Wood misses.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Russell with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now McGee. Wood outside. Here's Powell. And he makes it.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
.105 left in the opening quarter. Inside. Here's Anderson. Ooh, McGee with the block. Powell with it. Averaging around 5 points a game. Doncic outside. Over Edwards. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 12.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Out to the right wing. Anderson with space. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks leading. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Doncic. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Wood from behind the arc. No luck on that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Dallas shooting it at 52%. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Taurean Prince is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Pass to Bullock. It's deflected.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And that one misses.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And the second free throw is good. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Pure from three-point range. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Prince. There's the steal. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Right up top. 9 points for him in his last game. And it's good for 2. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Rivers. Now here's McDaniels. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Rivers, pounded by Wright. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
That one's off. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great elite Fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McDaniels from long range. They get it back. Here's Reed. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Towns. Double team on Towns. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And Minnesota has possession. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Now here's Wright. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Rivers. Back to Daniels. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Right outside. Pass to Hardaway. Right outside. 4 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to McDaniels. Takes it inside. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Right outside. Here's Bullock. Back to Wright. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Reed. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And that one falls for Towns.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Good on both. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Finney Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Finney Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
And so he makes both from the line. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Reid, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Over to the wing. Here's Prince. Gets the 3 to fall. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And they're on the break. Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Edwards has got 7.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Pass to Kleba. Back to Wright. Here's Bullock. Knocked away. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas also making a switch. Luka Doncic is checked in for Bullock. And Dallas calls time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Reed, and it's Noel in for Rivers. Christian Wood is checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Wright. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Towns.
Right there.
Great D that time from McGee. For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Doncic against Edwards. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Deflected.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Pass to Towns. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Mavericks leading. Now Doncic. 12 points for him. McGee with it. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. It's blocked. Edwards against Doncic. On the take. The 3 from Wood. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. McGee's shot is off. McGee's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Doncic. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Wood. That shot off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Coming off a 16-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Wood finds McGee. Trying to get back on track. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. The game now all tied up. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Towns. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Finney Smith. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to Dinwiddie to end the drought. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Dinwiddie against Russell. Doncic on the wing. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Wood. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. McGee passes to Wood. Gobert with the double. Clock at 6. McGee. And no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Outside Edwards. Pass to Noel. Right side Anderson. Shoots over Powell. Anderson can't get it to go. And it's the Mavericks ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Wood. McGee. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got 6.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Now here's Russell. 5 points in the game. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here's Doncic. Over Edwards. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your take on it?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
My advice to them is simple. Start working the ball inside. Use a three-point shot. They're taking 30. They're not going down. Time for a new approach. Pause the three-pointer and hunt for high-quality shots.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the court right now for Dallas. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And the basket by Wood.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. 19-footer. That one a little long. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 41%. Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Wood. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Russell. Dinwiddie, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's McDaniels. Now Towns beyond the arc. They get it back. McDaniels passes to Towns. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Finney-Smith checked in for McGee. Doncic against Edwards. Up and over Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Hardaway, the pass to Wood. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
Free throw off from Wood.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons. Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Hardaway, over Towns. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him, who took a while to find his way into the league, step up in that manner.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards. That one rolls around and rims out. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. To the right side. Towns passes to Russell. Over Finney-Smith. The shot by Russell, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the layup is good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Reed finds McDaniels. Count that bucket. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Doncic against Edwards. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 4-3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Russell. And the free throw, no good.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Bullock. And here's Doncic. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas. And it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Reed's got his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Bullock. Over McDaniels. Bullock's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. For Dallas, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Wright. Lays it up and banks it in. Wright's got 6 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Noel. He's got 5. Pass to Rivers. Doncic against McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Mavericks with the rebound. Right outside. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And Anderson subbed in for Towns. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Timberwolves trail. Anderson with it. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The floater. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Here's Wright. Up and in on the layup. Wright's gotten 4 this quarter. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Rivers. McDaniels inside, guarded by Doncic. Powell passes to Kleba. Back to Powell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Pass to Rivers. Soft touch off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now here's Wright. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Bullock. And it's all from three-point range. Minnesota shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Right outside. Pass to Doncic from outside the arc, and he stays with it from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 10. Here's Noel. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
The first one falls. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Mavericks leading. Now Doncic. He's got 16. Right on the right side. Fires for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Now Russell, hounded by Wright. Russell against Wright. Now here's Russell. He's closely guarded. That one rolls around and rims out. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Russell against Wright. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Russell against Wright. Back to Noel. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks it out to Anderson. 4 on the clock. The shot no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Bullock. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Wright. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Here's Kleba. Dallas again missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. Over Dinwiddie. They get it again.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Dallas shooting around 45% since the break. And here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Doncic with it. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Kleba, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for him. A different look for Dallas. Finney Smith comes in for Bullock, and Christian Wood is subbed in for Luka Doncic. So he gets them both. Here's Russell. He's got 5. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range. Mavericks with a rebound. Kleba's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
That's good from Wood.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's the fast break. The 3 from Russell. The offensive rebound.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Finney-Smith. Over McDaniels. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. McDaniels against McGee. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now Towns over Finney-Smith. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. With the fadeaway. Can't get it to drop. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. That one drops for him.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Outside McDaniels. Fader on the way. Reed can't hit.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Over Hardaway. Reed, good.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Dinwiddie. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And stolen by Edwards. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And then Russell with the dunk.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, "This is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute." He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Over McDaniels. Dallas, no good that time either. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Russell against Dinwiddie. Wood right side. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
Now Russell. McDaniels passes to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Up top Dinwiddie. Down low. Finney-Smith. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Reed with it. Russell finds Reed. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Picked his pocket. McDaniels against Hardaway. McDaniels passes to Reed. Russell from outside. And the three-pointer goes. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Edwards. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Towns. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney-Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Russell. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Over Wood. Reed can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Edwards against Hardaway. Inside. Here's Wood. Nice D from Reed.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And that's good from 17 feet.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside Hardaway. Edwards against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Out left to the wing. Releases. Dinwiddie, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And here's Edwards outside. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Over Finney-Smith. Towns. That's good. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one could make a big difference.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Dinwiddie outside. Now here's McDaniels. Right wing. Here's Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Finney-Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Now here's Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Towns can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Edwards against Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Over Edwards. And it's Doncic missing. And stolen by Wood. Doncic outside. Wood against Reed. Wood passes to Hardaway.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
And he drops the first.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Hardaway hits them both.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Dinwiddie against Russell. Back to Daniels. Clock at 4. He hits the back iron and sinks it. McDaniels got 11 points here in the second half. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Here's Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No way to deny it. Coming down the stretch, Russell wants the ball in his hand. He wants to be the guy.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that ties this game up.
All Russell has to do is push out the distractions and focus on the task at hand. He can do this.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
We've seen Wood really improve his free throw shooting. That's good news for this team.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're trailing by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Reid with the rebound. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The 3 won't fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
Here's Dinwiddie, and that one falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.